Hey, what's up guys, Captain Jack here, and we're back on our survival world of Space Engineers. And today I am cutting more of this ship apart. I really need a lot more steel plates. That's the thing I keep running out of. So it's time to just start cutting this ship down into pieces. Unfortunately. What I do need to go do is, once the facility is built up a bit more, and I get one of the large crates out there, I'm going to make sure that I have enough space, and then I'm just going to start tearing all the systems out and getting all the components ready so I can rebuild them all over at the base. And I think I'll just tear this thing down as much as I can and then start constructing the new ship. I've had a plan for the new ship. I don't know if it's going to work, but I've been thinking about a few different sort of design ideas. And it may not look brilliant at first, but it's a plan. And I think it's going to be really interesting. Hopefully the audio is okay today as well, by the way, because I've constantly spent the last week trying to get it right. I don't know what it is. I play one game and in-game audio is too loud and my voice is too quiet. Then I go and play another game and my voice is drowning out the game. Now I'd rather you guys could hear me and the game was a bit quiet, but I still want you to be able to hear what's going on. But when it sounds fine on my earphones, like right now the game is not a bad level. I can hear it, I can still hear myself. If I go into the recording afterwards, it could be that the game audio is really loud and you can't hear my voice. And I can't keep stopping to check every 5 minutes just to make sure it's all at the right level, unfortunately. Gravity generator. I think I'm going to cut the front of the ship off and then make maybe a secondary access ramp up here just so that it's quicker as well. And I need to get started on building up some walls and the roof and sort of the actual facilities, because that's that. I plan for that to just be the hangar section. So there's going to be some changes. So a lot of these videos are going to be just a lot of grinding and cutting and putting things together and seeing how it works. It's going to take some time before I get into doing like some of the really heavy stuff, I think. Well, this bit here, this is the backplate for the massive ram on the front of the ship. That's going to be that's heavy armor, so I imagine there's going to be a lot of steel plates in that, which will be handy. So if I get through this backplate, there it is. So typically this is 25 for the light armor. One of these, steel plate, metal grid steel plate, and look how many steel plates are in that. I've got to cut this whole naval ram off. If I can cut the whole thing off, I'll be fine. Loads of steel then. And then we'll be sorted. Definitely want to work on some kind of vehicle soon. I want to get the sort of the basics of the base up, and then I need to work on a vehicle, so I can just keep filling the vehicle up and going back and forth. What are we doing for energy? Okay, we're alright for energy. Starting to get a bit heavy now. Right, I don't want to. Damn. No hydrogen. Right, let's go and grab some of the hydrogen. Actually, I can't grab hydrogen bottles, can I? Because I'm full. Quickly chuck some of this stuff in the base and grab some hydrogen bottles. And then once I've got few things. Now I can use my jetpack. Once I've got this off the front, and I've got a fair few steel plates, I'm going to work on getting the oxygen systems put over there, I think. Wired in. So that way I have a constant supply of hydrogen and oxygen, which is going to be important. Very, very important. Right, God, this thing's huge. Come on. I'm gonna be here forever. What's my hydrogen like? Wow, I'm going through it. I still have quite a few bottles left, so it should be alright for now. And you can get a few refills out of one bottle. Wow. This is going to take some time, I think. Go that way. There's a red paint on the end of my grinder. That's so weird. Light there, we should probably get rid of first. Or not. Right, let's turn that off for a minute. Save some hydrogen. Yeah, of all the planets I could have crashed on, this is a really nice one. And I'm glad I crashed near a massive source of ice. Hydrogen and oxygen is not going to be an issue for me, which is good. Right, we're nearly there. God, this thing is so big. I forgot I made it that big. I just realised I'm going to drop right off the side of the ship if I'm not very careful. Should definitely have enough steel plates in it soon though. What's my volume like? Oh, we're getting there again. Yep, I can see that. I'll have to have a quick cheeky fly over to the seat and get some energy. And then come back and finish this thing off. And final piece. Huh? Oh, god damn it. You just had to do this to me, didn't you, ship? Hey, what section was I in up there? I thought that was the bit I was in originally. Oh, okay, that's the upper one. Didn't even realise. That'd be why I thought I was in the wrong place. Right. This will be the last one. Not this one, but this will be the last row. I think. I hope. And... nope, apparently not. Oh wow, these heavy armor blocks do take some time. But we're nearly there, come on. And... gone! Jetpack. Oh, did you hear it land? Wow. It just went down with a thud. But that is the front of the ship off. And I should now have more than enough steel plates to go and get some designing done. I think I've got like over 1,000. Right, well, we'll actually get the heavy armor in a minute. Whee! It's almost like we're on the moon. Size-wise, if this is just going to be the hangar, in fact, actually, what I really want to do first, before I do anything else, is extend this this ramp, which I can do if I move my mic. Let's put you there, and then put you there. And then I think I can get number 6. I know it's probably not entirely necessary, but just so I know it's down there. And then you can be a 4. And then 5 goes inverted. Hang on a minute, what am I doing wrong? That's what I'm doing wrong. No? That would be a 6. Yeah, that's what I'm doing wrong. Putting the wrong piece in the wrong place. There we go. Trying to get this ramp extended out, because if I'm going to be bringing a vehicle up here, or many vehicles, I know I've definitely not got enough width currently. Right, let's just do the other side. So I want 5. And then we want 5. And then we want... hang on a minute, what did I just do? That doesn't go there. One there, and then... one there. And then we want 1 there, and then 6. We want 1 there and 1 there, and then we want 1 there and 1 there, and then we want a 4 down there. Awesome. Get this ramp put together, and then Get some walls and roofs and things up. I'll have to rip some airtight doors off as well. Because I want protection. I might even take some of those guns. See if I can find some ammo for them. I want the front door protected. Just in case. You never know what life forms might turn up. God only knows what zombie crash. And if they come looking, I'm going to want to be defended. Unfortunately, none of the guns on the ship actually work at the moment. The only system that is still working, well, a reactor is working, and that's it. That's barely staying on. Right, so shape-wise, if I'm wanting this to be the hangar, I'm probably going to want to have, like, some kind of, like, I don't know, a rover parked over here maybe, or a small shuttle of sorts in the middle to go and investigate and explore. So I might bring this back just a little bit. Move these legs and bring the whole building back a bit. By about, I don't know, at least 3 I'd say. And then we can get some design going. As I think I'll be alright for steel plates for a while. just a little while. And yep, there we go. Go on, there we go. Beautiful. And then it would be that one and that one. And then you. And that one. And that one. Right, let's cut the old supports. Oops, wrong button. Nice. Right, I just need to grab some airtight doors now. I need 4. I don't really want to take them off here just in case I ever have to seal the ship, although I'm really going to get a seal if I'm honest, am I? I might as well just take these ones out the floor and then fill the gap back up. I'll probably make some, but I don't have the production facilities just yet. Get these things off and over to the hangar. It's coming along very nicely, by the way. Ah, I'm out of space. I think this is the last one anyway. Yeah. Get this over to the hangar. I need to get some more hydrogen tanks. What else do I need? That's what I need. I need G. There we go. And that too. And then turn that around. No, not like that. Like that. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Awesome. Keep an eye on that hydrogen because I don't want to drop out the sky and hurt myself. As funny as that would be, it would probably hurt quite a bit. I've got a cool design idea for this place now, which is coming together nicely. I've gone through nearly 1,000 steel plates already though, which is crazy, and that's not even including all the welding, that's just placing. Ah, okay. Let's go back. Oh, back to right hydrogen. 6.2. There we go. 2.8. Oh, that was close. Right, let's quickly go and grab some more. Put you back in there for now, and that'll refill nicely. Over time, at least, it should. Hopefully. If not, that could be a problem. Let's grab this stuff out of here. I think that's all of it. Stuff has a tendency to drop through the floor. Quite a lot more now than it used to. Which only happened in one of the last updates, I think. Because, as I say, it never used to do that. It's not that much of an issue, to be honest. You can usually still get it, but it can be a pain when you're in ice or on terrain, and it drops through, and then you've got to mine right through the floor to get it. I'm sure they'll fix it though. But anyway, this is the hangar, and I've got a pretty funky idea, but I'm not doing anything. Like the sides and the back are going to just be square, because I'm going to be adding onto it as I extend the base. I'll be adding onto the sides and on the back. So there's no point making some funky design and then having to just get rid of it anyway or cover it up. So I'm going to put something. I'm going to make the front look a bit interesting, and then when it comes to the back, it doesn't really, sides and the back, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter to me. Yeah, you just keep refilling. Damn. I'll be going on a big cutting run in a minute. Got 637 left. Let's see how long that lasts. I want to get these all welded up so I can put the new front on. And then figure out what I'm going to do with that roof lip. Which is the only part I haven't figured out yet is exactly how I'm going to make the roof look. I've got some ideas, but it's going to look quite cool. Just get these last little bits done, and then that should be the front complete. Unless I missed anything else. Oh, I did. I missed that side. Helps if you don't fly right into the building. And I had to take some out of the naval ram on the front of the ship. Cut it down. I only had to take a few blocks off of it, and I already had like over 1,000 steel plates again. So that was pretty handy. But I need to go and pick some loose stuff up from over there. And then I think next, the important things I need for definite are... That's pretty funky. And then the corners don't quite make sense just yet, but they will when there's more... Damn. When there's more building on the left and right hand sides, the corners will make more sense. I've got a thing I'm going to do that's going to make them look better. But, yeah, for now it looks quite cool, I think. Just it cuts the squareness up and gives it some shape. But, yeah, I think I just ran out of hydrogen. Yep, I did. Yeah, so the next thing I'm going to do is production systems. Oxygen systems, and hydrogen, of course, and a medical bay. Definitely the medical bay, because if I die, I am actually, that is it, I'm dead. And then just fill in the walls and the roof and just start filling this place up. But to get all the production systems in, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start work on the next section over. That's going to be like my engineering and systems section. And then for now I'll just chuck the medical bay in here until I build more of like the habitat kind of area. And yeah, I think then we'll be right on the way to being able to survive for long enough to start building our new ship. At least that's the plan. But there's a whole lot of components left in this thing. It's a very big ship, so I've still got a lot of time. But I think for me, I'm going to leave it there. Let's go and grab a rest. And hello, chaps and people. Why is my helmet up? Sorry, hang on a second. Helmet off, yeah, that's fine. Okay, that was weird. That's better. Hello. But yeah, so I'm going to leave it there for now. I'm going to try and keep these episodes kind of short, if I can, as all my other episodes keep getting longer and longer and longer. So until the next time, I hope you've had fun, hope you've enjoyed, and leave any comments and ideas or anything you like down below in the comments section, and I will see you all in the next one. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. Take care and bye bye.